Hello everyone, and welcome back. Rose, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family. We bring you powerful stories of love, revenge, and everything in between. Now, let's dive into today's tale, one that will keep you hooked till the very end. The wedding hall glittered that evening, drenched in golden light, laughter, and the soft rhythm of music echoing through the high ceilings. Guests smiled, children ran about, and cameras flashed endlessly, capturing every moment of what seemed like the perfect union. To the crowd, this was a celebration, the marriage of two influential families, a love story written in the stars. But behind the heavy crimson veil, Aria Bennett's eyes burned with something far darker than love. Her heart wasn't beating for happiness. It was beating for revenge. Beside her, Ethan Cross stood tall and confident, unaware that the woman he had just vowed to spend his life with had entered his world not to build it, but to bring it crashing down. To him, this was a new chapter of success. To Aria, this was the final stage of a plan she had nurtured for years, a plan born from grief, betrayal, and a promise made at her brother's grave. For everyone else, this was a wedding. For Aria, it was war. 3 years earlier, Aria's life had been bright and ordinary. She was finishing her university degree, ambitious and full of laughter. Her family was close-knit, their small apartment always alive with chatter and warmth. Her younger brother, Leo, had been her shadow, her confidant, her anchor. Leo had landed his first corporate job at a prestigious firm. He had called Aria that morning, voice trembling with excitement. "I can't wait to make you proud," he had said. But pride soon turned to horror. Within months, Leo was accused of embezzlement. Evidence appeared suddenly and convincingly, and whispers spread like wildfire through the office. The firm fired him immediately. Humiliated, Leo returned home, insisting he was innocent. Aria had believed him without hesitation. She had confronted the company executives, gone to their offices, pleaded for a review, but no one listened. One executive in particular, Ethan Cross, the young, cold, and arrogant heir of the firm's founding family, had walked past her in the lobby without even acknowledging her presence. "Tell your brother to learn responsibility," he had said coolly. "Weak people don't survive in this world." Those words etched themselves into her soul. Weeks later, Leo's grief became unbearable. Unable to bear humiliation, he took his own life. Aria found him, lifeless, clutching a note apologizing for failing her. That day, a fire ignited in her heart. She swore vengeance. She would make the Cross family pay for destroying her brother's life. Years passed. Aria quietly rebuilt herself, finishing her studies, taking jobs that sharpened her mind, all while masking the pain that never left her. Fate intervened in the form of a new opportunity. Ethan Cross, now heir to the family empire, was being pushed by his family to marry. The company needed him to solidify alliances, and his reputation for arrogance made it hard to find a bride. Aria appeared in the right social circles at just the right time. She was intelligent, composed, and beautiful, impossible to ignore. Ethan noticed her. Unlike other women who fawned over him, Aria challenged him at every turn. She did not flatter him, did not shy away. Her strength and poise intrigued him. Within months, Ethan proposed. Aria accepted. Her parents were horrified. "They ruined Leo's life," her mother cried. But Aria's eyes were steel. "This is my fight," she said. "And I will finish it." The wedding was grand, every detail calculated to impress. Lights sparkled, flowers overflowed, and relatives cheered. To outsiders, it was a fairy tale. To Aria, it was a war zone she had stepped into willingly. That night, in the suite filled with fragrant candles, Ethan looked at her curiously. "You're not like other brides," he said. "Not nervous, not timid. What is it that you really want from me, Aria?" "You'll find out soon enough," she replied, steady and cold. He thought it flirtation. He did not realize it was a declaration of war. Aria played her part flawlessly. To the Cross family, she was perfect, graceful, polite, intelligent. She learned the rhythms of their home, their secrets, their vulnerabilities. She gained trust, all while quietly digging into the firm's internal dealings. Ethan, meanwhile, admired her intelligence and composure. He began confiding in her, sharing details of the business and family struggles. At night, while he slept, Aria worked quietly on her laptop. She gathered financial records, traced suspicious accounts, and built a case strong enough to shake the Cross Empire to its core. But life had other plans. One evening, Ethan's mother fell suddenly ill during a family dinner. Panic rippled through the house, but Aria acted quickly. She called doctors, administered first aid, and calmed the household. Ethan watched her, amazed and silently grateful. "You're stronger than anyone I've ever met," he whispered later. Her heart should have hardened, but it trembled. As Aria dug deeper, she discovered a shocking truth. The scandal that had destroyed Leo had not been Ethan's doing. The real culprit was Derek Cross, Ethan's uncle, who had fabricated evidence to hide his own embezzlement. Leo had been an innocent scapegoat. Aria's world tilted. Her hatred had been aimed at the wrong man. She had married Ethan to destroy him, and now her heart betrayed her with feelings she could not name. When she confronted him, voice trembling, she asked, "Do you remember Leo Bennett? The boy who died because of your family?" Ethan's expression softened, shame replacing arrogance. "I remember," he said quietly. "I was cruel, yes, but I didn't know he killed himself." Aria cried. "And you told him weak people don't survive?" Ethan's voice shook. "If I had known, Aria, I swear, I would have fought for him." She turned away, unable to hear more. When Derek Cross tried again to cover his tracks by framing Aria, Ethan defended her openly. In front of the family, he declared, "If you insult my wife, you insult me. I stand with her." For the first time, Aria saw loyalty, courage, and love, not arrogance. Together, they exposed Derek's crimes. The scandal rocked the Cross Empire, but Ethan emerged stronger, and Aria realized that love could grow even in the soil of betrayal. Months later, Aria admitted the truth. Tears ran down her face. "I married you for revenge, Ethan. I wanted to destroy you for what I thought you did to Leo." Ethan held her hand gently. "And yet, here we are. We survived. Maybe love isn't about how we begin, but how we endure." Aria's grief began to fade, replaced by something tender and fierce. Their marriage had begun as war, but it became a place where love, real, imperfect, and unexpected, took root.